What is going on, guys? AZ here with another episode, and today I'm gonna be reviewing the season 7 of AMC's The Walking Dead. Yes, arguably the most awesome season in the whole franchise, in the whole series, and one word only: Negan. Yup. Arguably the best villain Walking Dead is ever seen. As you can see Glenn's face right there, and this Carl's face, and you can see that he just devastated them all in the first episode of The Walking Dead, season 7. He is an awesome character, by the way, who knows how to deal with people. He belongs to the Saviors group, and he let Rick Grimes down. He made Rick see the very earth he was standing on. He made Rick feel like he was nothing. Yep, he was nothing. As you can see the fear in the eyes of Rick. Negan was the only person who could let him down, who made him get to the ground. But after this, after the very first episode, after everyone was devastated, after Abraham was killed, after Glenn was killed, after the whole massacre went through, season got very tedious. It got very, very, very slow, and that was kind of horrible. I mean, it let the rating down in my eyes, in my sight. You see, a season needs to maintain its streak, but anyhow, we managed to see the whole season throughout. We have got Tara, we have got Jesus, we have got all of these other committees, other councils, other, what do you call it, other places like the Hilltop. You have got the kingdom of King Ezekiel, and obviously Saviors. That scene was awesome in the episode where he took Carl to his own apartment, into his own home, and that was pretty dope. His wives and stuff like that. I mean, Negan is a pretty badass character, and plus he has got the charm, and if you observe, his lines are quite comedic, and I like them quite a lot. And he made Carl try to weep, and he let them all down by a long shot. But elsewise, the season kind of got tedious. That iron scene, oh yep, that punishment. I mean, Dee also suffered from that punishment, but so did that guy. And Michonne is pretty badass too, but you see, Michonne can't tolerate this whole pressure of letting oneself down, and this was a pretty big problem for Michonne. And Rick was kind of down, and Daryl was as well. And what about this guy who got his guts cut out? This was a pretty badass scene. You see, because of these scenes, we are still hooked up to AMC's The Walking Dead. And you see, Negan is a pretty badass character. I like him. You see, he made the franchise become real again. He made Daryl come to him. He made Daryl his prisoner, his victim, and he still managed to survive. And that damn laugh of Rick. Oh, I love that laugh. I mean, look at that. That was the real hope Rick was looking for. He wanted men, and he got men. And that was arguably the most badass scene of this whole franchise. And obviously we've got Daryl and this lady who looks like she came from a Resident Evil movie. But anyhow, and this scene was pretty awesome as well, when Rick was about to get defeated. He was bloodied, and this scene was also very heart touching. But overall, the season was absolutely awesome, but its slow pacing made it quite difficult to go through. But I think the first episode and the last episodes were quite worth it. They made the season relive again and again, and that is the main point of the whole season. You see, oh, what about him, Eugene? That badass. No, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm taking my words back. Not a badass character. He's just a bitch who just doesn't know how to work, and he is a total hypocrite. I mean, when he came to Negan, he started living with that, but I can understand why he was doing that. I mean, he was getting more proper attention, he was being more productive and useful in his community. And wow, The Walking Dead, simply an amazing season, and I like this season, believe it or not. And I mean, many people like this season. How has it managed to get so much rating? These moments were pretty awesome when Rick and Michonne were hanging out. I mean, look at that, two badass characters going with each other, being a couple. I wish Daryl and Carol were also Daryl and Carol. Get it? Daryl and Carol were also together, and that would also make a pretty awesome couple. This was a very heart-touching moment when Michonne thought Rick was dead, and for once I also thought Rick was dead, but how could this even happen? Anyhow, this scene was pretty badass. They managed to get the guns, or did they? But this scene was also pretty good, and this boy got killed, which I don't give two shits about. And what about him? What about this dude? I mean, with the stick. I mean, I hate him personally. Oh, this scene was pretty awesome. Yup, the knife right through. Nick is a guy of rules, and that's why I like him. I mean, you've got the governor, but the governor didn't do literally as much damage as Negan did, and the impact that Negan made, I mean, that was pretty awesome. Yup, Tara lead them all back to that sanctuary, that place. And what about the poison? Yes, Sasha also played important, although she made the season pretty boring. Dee was also there. What a hypocrite, what a bad dude. I seriously hate him. Daryl just put the knife right through him. And Michonne, and the war is about to start. And about the war, it is almost started, but this was arguably a very stunning point in the episode when they turned on Rick. This is the twist that I'm talking about. This is the twist that I watched this season for. Oh, Michonne beaten so much. That's what I like. That's why I'm hooked to The Walking Dead. I love this season, and the ending, oh my god, it had me have tears in my eye. Like when King Ezekiel turned out, I thought, I mean, oh, this damn season, this damn moment when Rick says to Negan, oh, that he will kill him one day. This was arguably the most badass moment of this whole season. But eventually the war stopped. As a cash grab, they did this. And please, thanks a lot for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching.